我是婷婷. Today I'm joined by some very special guests on the show. It's 柯林顿哥哥 and 玫瑰姐姐.
Hi.
Today I'm going to interview my friends about what they love about Taiwan. They've lived in Taiwan now for a total of 9 months. Is that right?
Yeah.
6 months the first time and then about 3 months the second time. So they've got a fair bit of experience living in Taiwan. So let's get started. I think that the most prominent thing that stood out to me from being in Taiwan was the people. Would you agree?
100% agree.
Yes, we would agree with
What specifically about Taiwanese people makes them sort of different to regular people?
Well, we find Taiwanese people are extremely friendly, and especially it seems toward foreigners. So we always felt very comfortable, very accepted by local people.
Did you feel safe?
Very safe.
Super safe actually, and they are just super helpful. So you could just be stood somewhere looking at your phone, you're lost, and it's almost as if by magic a Taiwanese person would appear and just ask if you need any help and direct you somewhere. So we've heard before that Taiwanese people were really friendly, but when we went there we hadn't imagined just how helpful and friendly they are, and therefore we did really feel safe in our time there, didn't we?
Were you, before you went to Taiwan, were you worried about some certain things, like maybe worried about safety or getting ripped off?
I was happy to find that Taiwanese people didn't try to take advantage of us as foreigners, because we have had the experience before overseas,
Yes.
where people might overcharge you for something. So you might take a taxi, and they obviously think, oh, because you're a foreigner, you can pay more, and they'll charge you more than the standard rate. That's something we expected when we went to Taiwan.
Yeah, and I think two things that stand out to me. So one time we took a taxi and I said the wrong road and we went completely the wrong way.
Yeah.
The taxi driver at the end of the journey, after I realised I kind of told him to go to the wrong place.
I think we made 2 mistakes.
Yeah, so we went miles away. We went completely the wrong direction. We went completely to the wrong place, and then then he took us home. So the actual taxi fare was twice what it should have been normally, and I was happy to pay it, but he wouldn't accept it. He was a bit like, well, you know, it's just one of those things. Don't worry about it. Just give me what you would have paid originally, which I thought was amazing. And then the second thing that we noticed, just thinking about like safety and security, is it's like really awesome that you can go to like Louisa Coffee or somewhere, or Simtree or somewhere like that, and you see all these people, they're like working on their laptops with their phones, they get up and go to the toilet and they just leave their laptop and their phone there. It just would not, well,
No.
if you did that in England, you'd return and your laptop and your phone wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So that's like a really awesome aspect of Taiwan that we love.
We were very surprised.
And that's because I think that the people in Taiwan have a sense of responsibility towards others. Do you think that's why?
Yeah, I think that really shines through, and that kind of comes back to the other example about like just helping us when we're lost. They can see you're lost, they can see you're a foreigner, and they just want to help you, right? They just feel responsible to helping you to get to where you need to be. So yeah, that's really, really special, isn't it?
And they helped us a lot with the language too, didn't they? Because we would try to speak in Chinese, to order things and to book things. And it was always challenging, but they were very, very patient with us. Do you remember that time we went to get huoguo? And we didn't really understand how the menu worked, because to us it looked like there were 100 choices, and we couldn't understand because there was a deal. We could see there was some kind of deal, but we couldn't quite work out what the deal was. And we asked for the menu and at the front desk, and before we even got into the restaurant, at the front desk, she asked us, do you understand this? And we said, oh, we don't quite know how to order. And she went through the whole menu, how to order. We must have been there at least 10 minutes, just discussing how to order. It was so helpful.
And really patient as well. And she used English as well, right? She used some English.
Lots of people use English, or any English they know. They will try to use it for us.
I love these stories, they're great. If you haven't figured it out, these guys are from England, so I'm bringing you some lovely 标准 British English today. Well, let's talk about the food. I know that as foreigners, we rarely, land in Taiwan and love all of the food. That's a fact. And for me, I think it's because maybe some things you don't know what they are. the textures are weird.
Yeah.
But I suppose, what were some of your food highlights in Taiwan?
Probably my number one thing that I like, and it's really, really simple. But I remember the first time we went, I was looking for something to eat for breakfast. I get this like breakfast menu at this breakfast place, and there was something on there, and it said it was peanut butter on toast. So 花生厚片. And I've never had this before. So I thought it was just going to be bread stuck in a toaster with just like the peanut butter on top. When it came out, and it was this like thick cut, double size bread, like really, really thick, with the peanut butter on top, but it's put in one of those like kind of like hotel style toasters, isn't it? So the bread is not toasted all the way through, so the bread is still a little bit soft, and the peanut butter is on top, and it melts in, and it's hot. When I had that, it was just like, why no one ever told me about this? It's such a simple thing, and I ate hua sheng ho pian for breakfast every day for 6 months. It was just like the ultimate. It was like my ultimate breakfast, wasn't it? And then so that's probably my number one.
But you know that bread is like hard dough bread.
Yeah,
it's like Jamaican bread.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah. So that was awesome.
That's why
Hua
you
sheng
really
ho
liked
pian.
I also love Taiwanese breakfast foods.
And the second one was we just got introduced to like just before we left. It's another breakfast food, and I can't remember what it's called, but you got the youtiao, which is just amazing on its own. And we love eggs as well, so what's not to love about eggs? And then there's like the sesame, like light, fluffy xiaobing. Yeah, so that with the youtiao inside and an egg, it was just like, I don't know, it's just like breakfast heaven, wasn't it? It's just like here are like three of my favourite things all together in one dish. It is a road to an early heart attack, I think, if you ate it every day.
I don't think you could eat that every day.
But it was awesome, and the youtiao that we had as well, because some of the youtiaos are a bit crunchy, aren't they? But the one we had was really soft. So when you like squashed it in the xiaobing, it was amazing. You could just get it into your mouth.
You really liked that.
I did like that. It blew my mind, really, to be honest.
Youtiao is a lot like English Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
So if any Taiwanese people go to England, we would recommend they try Yorkshire pudding. We think they would like it.
But the thing is, you can't get it for breakfast.
No.
You can't get breakfast.
Shame.
No.
If you're thinking about traveling to Taiwan, we lived in Kaohsiung, so I can't really tell you anything about Taipei because Kaohsiung has the best food and it's the best. But I will post in the description my favourite places to eat the things that we've just mentioned. What about the weather? You actually never spent a big chunk of summer in Taiwan, but what's the winter like in Taiwan compared to England?
That was one of our reasons for going to Kaohsiung, really, because the Kaohsiung winter is effectively pretty much the English summer. So for us, every day was like shorts and t-shirt, although the Taiwanese are obviously wearing like down coats and hats and everything. But for us, it was like really, really comfortable. So that was great. So we love the weather.
We like the weather because we love seeing the sun every day.
Oh, we love sunshine. Yeah.
I can't think of a day when I didn't see the sun in Kaohsiung.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 365 days a year there's sun in Kaohsiung, except for in a typhoon.
Yeah.
Probably north end. Did you get to travel around Taiwan much and see some of the natural beauty?
We didn't do that much, did we?
We didn't
You were at
find the
school a
time.
lot.
Yeah. So we went to Kunding.
Yes.
That was good.
And we liked it there.
We loved Kunding.
Yes.
And then we did like a school trip to, where did they go to? Pingdong?
Oh, Ting.
They went to like to see the Taiwan Zoo. So like with the UN Zoo. So that was a good trip. But yeah, Kunding was great.
Okay, well, next time we're all in Taiwan together, I will take you to some of the other amazing places.
I will hold you to that.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're all really easy to get to because you can just jump on the train
Yeah.
and go. What about the cost of living in Taiwan? Was it what you expected? More than you expected? Less?
I would say some things were a bit more than I expected. Food was more expensive than I thought it would be.
Buying in the supermarket.
Especially buying in the
Yeah.
supermarket.
Yeah.
It's quite easy in England to find inexpensive food. There's a lot of choice, a lot of different supermarkets, a lot of discounts and a lot of offers all the time. So I would say I could easily spend the same amount of money on food living in Taiwan as I would in England.
But eating out is really a lot cheaper. So eating out.
If you eat local food.
Eating out was that was really good. I think transport was a lot cheaper. So we didn't have a scooter because we were too afraid. So we used public transport and the MRT, and we found that to be a lot cheaper than in England. So
a lot better.
And a lot better, yeah.
Public transport in England doesn't run as efficiently. No. It's not as clean as the public transport in Kaohsiung was. Or the buses and the trains were always so clean.
Did you guys ever go to the doctor or the dentist in Taiwan?
Yeah.
I went to the dentist.
Yeah.
How was that different from England?
The first thing that was different was there were a number of patients in a row in the same room. In England, you would just go into a private room by yourself. So that was a bit unusual when we realised we were in there with other people.
Yeah, because you could literally like put your head back and you can like see the person there with their mouth open, which it just doesn't happen.
We didn't expect to see inside other people's mouths.
I didn't expect to see that. But it's also great as well because you can invite your friends to come along to look inside your mouth and help you out, which is what happened with us, and a friend of ours helped us, which was really great. But yeah, so there's not many people that have an intimate knowledge of my teeth and what's going on inside my mouth.
Sorry, I wasn't there.
We have a few. We'll have to sell tickets next time.
It was quite special.
It was quite a special day when we went to the dentist.
I had a similar experience in the general practitioner where the door was open and I was really sick, and the doctor's yelling at me, "Do you have diarrhea?
Wow.
Do you have this? Do you have that?" It was okay,
Yeah.
but very different from what we're used to. Huh?
Yeah, but what we would say about the actual the service that we received though, and the help and the treatment we got, it was better, wasn't it?
It was excellent
because they spent more time, got really detailed kind of description of what the issues that we had were and how to resolve them, didn't they? And they were very reassuring.
One of my appointments, I think, was a 45-minute consultation with x-rays. I think it was the equivalent of £10 in England, which is it's unbelievable because you just can't get that kind of that level of attention in England. You visit your dentist, you only have 10 minutes.
Wow. So all in all, Taiwan is the place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd recommend it to anyone.
We would go back.
We'd go back. Made lots of good friends there. Obviously, we met you there.
Thank you very much for your time today.
No, thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit like if you liked it, hit subscribe and hit the little bell so that you know when I have a new video. I really look forward to seeing you again next time on my channel. Bye.